Hey guys, it's Jeremy again here with Consciousness Awake. I'm here to help your spiritual process grow. If evolving your consciousness and learning about how your consciousness works resonates with you, please subscribe, comment, like, share, leave any questions you may have. I will get back to you as soon as I can. So today's video is titled The Fifth Dimension and the Astral Bodies. In the last video from a few days ago, we talked more about the 4D, the fourth dimension, the fourth density, and the etheric body. So today we're going to expand by moving more into the fifth dimension, 5D, and the astral bodies to explain a little bit about how that works. So again, you have your physical plane, which is mainly physical and definitely very solid. And then you have the 4D, which is the next layer up, which is kind of half physical and half mental plane. So it's about 50-50. The density of matter is a little thinner. And then, of course, in the 5D, the density of matter is even thinner than the 4D, but the difference about the 5D is that it has multiple thousands, if not millions, of different realities, different reality constructs, which have been manifested and built over millions and millions of years by consciousness. Okay? So also there's no time. So time is a more or less an illusion in the physical plane, and there's of course no time in the 4D, and especially in 5D, time does not exist at all. So let's get back to the multiple realities. So to start off with, when you go out of your body into 5D, into one of your astral bodies, once you do it a few dozen times, you'll notice that the 5D doesn't function like the physical plane or even the 4D plane. The 5D has multiple layers. Okay, so in my opinion, from my own experiences and from talking to other astral projectors who've had more experiences than me over the years, I've concluded that the fifth dimension has several layers within itself. And each of those layers of the astral planes, or the 5D, has its own astral body. So that's why this video is titled The Fifth Dimension and the Astral Bodies, not body. Okay? So that's important to note. It's important to note that our consciousness is within this physical body right now, in this temporary avatar, until this body stops to function and we leave it and go into our etheric body or into one of our astral bodies. And so it's important to note that, I think the point is that our emotions, our thoughts, our intentions, they manifest just like exponentially when you are in the 5D. Okay? So sometimes people ask me, well, how do I get to certain levels of the astral or these certain particular astral bodies? I don't know how to answer that, but what I can say is that each of those astral bodies have a tendency to attract to your to attach or attract to your consciousness in different ways, though. So maybe one of the astral bodies has more of kind of an emotional connection. Okay, maybe one of the other astral bodies has more of kind of like an anxious connection or an anxiety connection. Another one might have some kind of trauma connected to it. So they all have these weird, little interesting connections. So it just depends on your mind state, your emotions, what you're going through that day, what you're going through subconsciously, what your consciousness is kind of centered on energetically. It's definitely an energetic connection to these different astral bodies. Not as much with the 4D body. The etheric body in 4D is more of like just kind of a mirror image of your physical body. It's almost like a copy of it. And there is obviously emotions and fears and all these different things kind of tied into it, but it's just, like I said, more exponentially connected, 100 times more connected when you start transferring consciousness into one of those different astral bodies. So I hope that kind of gives you some more information about the difference between 5D and 4D and the physical plane. If you have any specific questions or would like to get more into depth about certain aspects of the 5D, please leave some comments, leave some questions. My contact information is on the About page, so you can always just shoot me an email, and once I get to it, it could take me a few hours or a day or so. But once I get to you, I will answer your questions the best way I can. And of course, I always respond to questions utilizing my own personal experiences from over the years, and also the experiences of other astral projectors who've had even more experiences than me. Okay? So keep that in mind. Also, let's talk about something else really quick. So what we want to talk about is the purpose of Consciousness Awake. So Consciousness Awake, I started this channel in August of 2020, just recently, and the focus of Consciousness Awake is to lift levels of awareness, lift your vibrations, evolve your consciousness, but we want to focus and evolve your consciousness in maybe a more efficient manner, more of a focused manner, and from my experiences from getting out of body ever since I was a little kid and as a teenager, etc., what I've concluded within my own spiritual belief structure is that the really the only way to evolve your consciousness and grow more of an understanding of how your multidimensional essence functions and how consciousness operates is to exercise and practice in these other energy bodies. But to do it step by step, to do it in a safe way, and again, that's what we're about. That's what my focus will be and what it is now. So again, if Consciousness Awake, if getting your consciousness to that point of where you can start experiencing these other bodies you already have, if that's something that interests you, please subscribe. Definitely. Let's grow this community. And also, what I also want to mention is the benefit of exercising and practicing in your other bodies gives you long-term benefits. So this is not about learning something and benefiting from something, short-term, just temporarily while we're here in the physical body, which is a temporary avatar, which will die soon, which will cease to function soon. So what this channel is about, what I'm about, is getting you to the point of where you have long-term benefit from these videos and from our channel. The long term. Let's think about the long term, okay? Not just this lifetime. All right, peace. Have a wonderful day. Sending out amazing positive energy. Thank you for watching. Bye.